Hey there, Rachel Michael. This is my fifth and final new technology. This one is Haiku Deck. Haiku Deck is a presentation software program. It is a great alternative to PowerPoint or Google Slides. It's simple and concise, and it is fast, easy to use. There is an iPad app available. It's really great because they really encourage you to simplify your messages and use a beautiful image and one idea per slide to keep interest and keep your audience engaged. The purpose, of course, is for presenting. The audience is for students, teachers, coworkers, and administration. My ISTE standards are T2A, design or adapt relevant learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity, and T3A, demonstrate fluency in technology systems and the transfer of current knowledge to new technologies and situations. So here we are on the home page of Haiku Deck. I do have an account set up, but they are very easy and quick to set up when you do so. So their homepage gives you a little bit of an overview of what they're like. Here is, they have iPad and web applications. Down here they really do kind of show you exactly what their philosophy is. You have a few ideas, and you get to add some they have really great gallery of images, really beautiful imagery. And then you can change it to however you want to, whatever design style fits your needs. You can also share that. You can put it on Twitter, Facebook. You can embed it into a blog. You can use your iPhone as a remote. I haven't tried that yet, but it sounds pretty cool. So up here at the top, this is where we're going to be working today. Here's the gallery. Thank goodness for the gallery. I think that it does definitely provide some inspiration and kind of gives an idea of what their presentations end up like. So the first one here, we're looking at featured decks right now. So there's a whole bunch of decks that are featured, different kinds of topics. Some of them are not even in English. So up here, this Google Apps for Math looks pretty cool. So I have a few options here. I can play it, I can copy it and save it to my decks. I can share that. I can share that out to Facebook, Twitter, or email. I can export that to a PDF or a PowerPoint. Really just want to look at it. So you can see the image here is pretty cool. They've got great themes. We can click through the slides and see what this presentation is about. I've had a little bit of trouble with some of these slides today, so we'll go back to the gallery. So here we are back at the gallery, and instead of featured decks, I'm going to look at their popular decks. Lots of amazing stuff people have created here. And again, with these decks, I have the option to play them, share them, copy them, or export them. We can also search by category. They do have a lot of categories here. So we can look at humor. Lots of stuff going on. Really cute things here. Take a look at one. Looks like something my kiddo might like. Again, you can see they've got this idea of one idea per slide. Great graphics. If I copy that deck, it'll end up copying to my decks, and we'll go and look at that in just a little while. So here are my decks, things that I've copied or things that I've created. So what is cool about this is it does allow you to go in and edit a deck. So let's say I like the idea and I want to change some of the graphics or some of the text, I can do that. It's kind of the idea as these presentation templates. So they do give you some ideas if you are just kind of stuck. Sometimes I get to a point where I'm just like, somebody please just tell me what to do. So here's a great real estate one. You can go ahead and save these to your deck. You can copy these to your deck and go back and edit them and put whatever kind of text and images that you would like to. So here we are back in my decks. So we're going to create a deck. So here we are. This is a blank deck. It does have a lot of the same features that PowerPoint does. You have different slide types over here. This is text. By default, you start with text. So if I want to have my deck, let's see, I'm going to call it Educational Technology. And my subtitle here, I'll put Tools of the Trade. So that's what I want it to look like. This little hidden thing, I can have fonts or themes. This is default. I can either have my image filters on or off. I'm going to put them on. It may or may not change my image, but you see if I click, it's going to change the fonts of each one of these. I'm going to leave it right there. Click this back, make it go away. So I can change my slide type. I can make it a bulleted list. I can make a slide with a photo in it. I can make it very simple. Here's another bulleted list. I want this one to be a title. So then I'm going to go over here. This is my background. And then this is going to be a layout. So let's start with background. So you can go up here and type a phrase if you're looking for a particular background, but what is great is that it offers you some backgrounds based on what you've typed on your slide. I could also enter a chart or a solid colored background, but I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to Technology Tools, see what comes up. Awesome stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this top image, and there you have it. So this may or may not work with my text. I can change the layout of my text if I want to. Just have to play around with it and see what works best. Lots of options. I'm just going to leave it as is. Over here, these are notes. You can add notes to your deck. You can even add hyperlinks. This will get published right along with your deck. Okay, so let's add a slide. We'll just do a couple of these. So I think I'm going to add a bulleted list here. So we're talking about tools of the trade. So we will add, let's see, iPad, then we'll add laptop and mobile devices. And I'm going to leave that a bulleted list, but I do want to pick a background. I'm going to go over here, solid color, could be nice. Let's go back here. I'm going to click mobile device, see what pulls up. That looks like a cool image, so I'm going to leave that as is. That slide is done. So I'm going to add another slide. Let's see, one more slide. Let's just click. And let's go to background. I want a teacher to be there. So I'm just going to click and type in a search. There's a teacher. And if I change my layout, so it may fit my slide better. There we go. Up here, I have an option to share. Again, export. I can get help if I need it. If you click this, it's pretty cool. It tells you what all these buttons mean. I can make it go away, and I can view my presentation. So there's my first page of my presentation, and there's the end. Okay, so we're back to the home page. Here are my decks. You'll see my new deck right there at the very top. So that is a very brief overview of Haiku Deck. It does so many other things. This is just a basic getting started. Their help section over here is great. They have some video tutorials. They've got articles to read. They've even got a blog. I hope that you found that helpful. I think this is going to be a really great way to engage students. They love visuals, and it's a really great, concise way to get information across. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it.